My name is Abraham. I work at a university. I'm a beginner of an investor. I'm not a professional or anything. I just like reading and learning my education beyond what something that I've personally never learned in high school or itself. And I just love learning in general. So before I found you guys, I had less knowledge actually. When I was because I did went to a university, right? I did took like literally just one finance course, but I'll be honest with you, that course did not really teach me a lot of the stuff that I'm actually reading through here through the program, even the free version itself. Because what I remember when I was in school at the time, it was teaching me more like stocks and bonds, but it never went into the detail of like how to like invest, how to get started, what are the options. It was more like a rush script course where after I finished that class, I felt like I didn't know anything until now that I'm like here just reading what's going on here. And I like how the newsletter, even the free version itself, does a good job in just simplifying stuff because I value more simplicity than having things complicated. So I found you guys, especially the Minority Mindset channel. The way, interesting fact, the way how I found this channel was through the algorithm of YouTube. One day I just went onto your YouTube account and I just started typing up like finance steps, and right off the bat, your channel was the very first one that showed up. And then out of all of them that I saw, I felt like your videos do a better job in terms of simplifying stuff down. Because I've actually been watching your videos, I'm gonna say over a year now, actually. Like I'm going for the 2 year mark. And so I found your channel around last year, actually 2024 in the beginning. And I did notice that they were offering a Market Breeze Pro, and so I'm like, what does the Pro teach you that the free version does not? I started off first signing up for regular Market Breeze, the free everyday newsletter. Okay, so then once I started reading that, I'm like, this looks interesting. I don't understand it though, but it's like I just like seeing how things work. And when I found the Pro version, I'm like, well, I mean, I've been getting good education out of this in the long run, and I'm just learning just like the mindset of wealth, the whole mindset of like real estate, stocks, and like some stuff that again, I just I wish school taught me this, but they never touched about this though. And so I'm gonna say the Pro. I like how it's engaging too with the community because I get to see fellow investors or people that are trying to get out of debt and stuff, and they want to find ways how they can actually use their money. And so I also like listening to the free newsletter of Market Breeze, but using the audio version because this does a good job in just going throughout. I'll be honest with you. My only hesitation that I had that was running before I decided to join the Pro was like, am I going to get a lot out of in return? Because me and you, we both know that there's a lot of online stuff that they say free courses or education materials, and sometimes when users pay it, it doesn't benefit them. And it's like, why am I spending that money for that if like you want something in return? And so I'm like, well, okay. I mean, I'll pay it. I'll take the risk. If it doesn't work out for me, then it didn't work out for me. I mean, at least I tried it. That's how I think, right? And so, based on these months that I've been using it, I could tell you that I've been getting a lot out of it. So yeah. First one would be more like systemizing the money. That one is the one that I found the most interest. I mean, I like the fact how there's the audio version of it where like if I don't want to read it, I can just hear somebody speaking in the background in the audio where I'm just while they're reading, I'm just scrolling down through the article itself. That's like one of my first favorite. My second favorite is how like on the team for like the Pro version on the community, there's like sometimes I would say every day they post questions like this is what's going on right now and what do you think would happen? They kind of in a way, for me, it helps me more build like critical thinking skills and just come up with responses like, what would I think? I mean, it's not like I don't know, but it's just an opinion. I also like the fact how like the Pro version too for it. Again, but I just what I said earlier, it just does a good job in breaking through the noise and getting straight to what's really happening in simple ways. Because sometimes, again, you go online and these guys just make it so complicated. And it's like, what's the point? It's that kind of thing. So yeah. going back to like systems, I do a good job in just keeping the consistency. For me personally, I feel like having an automations does a good job because it takes that friction away from instead of one doing it manually, it does it boom automatic, right? Because sometimes when people do it manually, it just falls apart usually, and the consistency breaks up. And in terms of like investing, I mean, I've read some of your previous like articles or like one like how to become a smart investor and that, and I realized that comparing from a passive investor to like an active investor, I'm more of passive because I don't like personally spending a lot of time reading through a company's resources, their bank statements, and it just feels like it's almost like if I'm doing another job, you know. And it's like, I sorry, I just don't want to spend a lot of my time on that. I just rather put it as passive, leave it as long term, and just doing it. You know, whether the markets are up or down, I'm like, I'm just trying to avoid that and just get straight to the point, right? And so that's what I would say. It has helped me save money because now the thing is that with as what you said before in your videos, money, and I see it as well, money is really more meant like a tool. So it's not, it has no emotion. It's just there. It's like what are you going to be doing it? And in terms of money, it has helped me like systematically continue to like not only save but to invest. So like let's say if I were to get like a raise or a promotion, I would actually be raising that, cleaning that up as well. Because I know like psychologically speaking, some people, a lot of people actually when they just get raises or promotions, they want to increase their expenses, which again it leads to the same hamster cycle. I'm like, no, let's just do something different, break off the societal norms, right? So yeah, I would say. First off, I'll recommend the channel first, and if they like what they're seeing in within the channel, I'll actually encourage them to sign up for like the free newsletter of Breeze Media. Try it out for a week, a month or so, and see if they like it. And if they want to actually improve on their finances skills and they want to get better out, they want to get better than what they're currently doing. And also, if they have that, so they want to get rid of that completely and start thinking like the minority mindset, then I actually would encourage them to like try it and just get a taste. And if they like it in the future, they want more out of it, I would actually recommend doing the pros version of it.